I was just about to do everything behind the scenes, and I thought, yeah, why not record everything? The topic of the video is CARLI. We are on the ISO, well, on SSD, on the SSD on which we installed the ArcoLinux 23, so from last year, May, ArcoLinux XL. We've then migrated to CHA-DWM, so XFCE and CH-DWM go well together, right? So it's all about choices, and you choose whatever you like, and that's the one. Okay. So, SSD of Sardi, we update the thing, everything is now up to date. The machine had to install quite a bit of software, and then we reboot and we do the following. So I've already done this behind the scene. User, share. So what does a distribution builder need to know, right? What does he have to do when the ArchISO application updates? We make a copy paste. We do open folder as root and do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and I change it to the number. That's what I've done. So that's not much. And then you have to keep track of things. So better to keep it with every new release, keep track of things. Otherwise you'll have the differences between 70 to 75, which probably is going to be quite a bit. So with melt, you don't want to see what's the same. You only want to see what's different. So all these things are different, and each one of them you have to go over them. But if you keep track of things, you only need to reference between this one and that one. And sometimes there's just nothing to do. So let's have a look. These four, we have that, so that's okay. It just means it's dangling. It means that the symlink is pointing to somewhere else that does not exist at this point here in that folder, right? It's working, so it's fine. No, don't bother about it. But this is different. So in here, they say, let's add LDNS. And then you take PAMEC or something else and you try to figure out what is LDNS. Why do the ArcoLinux guys, because these packages come from ArcoLinux, why do they put it there? And this one as well, they've called it's not a CD anymore, so a DVD. It doesn't matter, right? In the whole scheme of things, this doesn't matter. But basically, it's just one extra app on there, and that's it. That's all we need to remember, that we need to add a particular app, which is called LDNS. Okay? LDNS, in our brain, we put it in there, CARLI 12, ArchISO. The packages that we have here is LDNS. That's all we need to do. LDNS, because CARLI tries to stay as close as possible to ArchISO and ALCI as well, but this is more refined, and CARLI is more refined, and ALCI is really bare and minimal, and we don't make any packages. It's up to you to make your own config from anything. So this one, that one, it's all about choices. That's all it is. So let's clean it up a little bit. So this was in the past. In the past, these guys came extra on ArchISO, but LDNS is from this version. And all the rest is choices. This is cinnamon, so it means you need the package cinnamon. And here we've put a pipe wire in here, I see, and all choices. So the rest we can keep. Okay, and then we save. From here to Mate to Plasma, only 3. That's the max we can have. So this is coming from ArcoLinux. And in ArcoLinux, we decide ourselves what we put in there. Here we just follow. And then we see the result. And we learn from that. This and that. There you go. And here is cinnamon, and there is XFCE, and it's all about choices all the time, and it's like, you know, pieces of the puzzle, or shopping for different groceries, right? And here we install Plasma, there we install GNOME, and it's just a file. The content of this one goes in here because that's the only one that's being read. All of these, it does not know it exists. So put the content in here and you have a Plasma. That's it basically. So from now on, I can put this online. And I can say this is the archiso 75. We forgot one thing. And that's a number here somewhere. Archiso readme 75, save. And in the build ISO scripts, we've also a reference to the archiso to remember, hey guys, remember there's a new version. And it gives off a red text, and it continues the script, but it's just a reminder, hey, something changed. Maybe you better have a look. All right. And then we check ourselves. We're a human. We've changed this to 75. We changed that and that to 75. Before that, we have changed all these guys. But the most important one is this, LDNS. And then we can go back in time and back in time. All right. And then we build. So it's not that much sometimes, you know, if you're in luck. And the archiso does not provide lots of changes, then voila, we are building already our packages. Let's see if the keys are in order, because I've been rewriting the build scripts and the sign scripts because of new packages coming in more and more and more. I was surprised with the number of packages that have a debug. So package name debug, right? So if you see this, all you need to do is arrow up, enter, run it again. It's strange, I know, but it's solved. It has to do with the signatures. If up here he's going to delete them, do you want to delete it? So it's gone, and this guy is now replaced, Antonio Rojas, and off we go. We're starting to build CARLI, and then later on we can test it. Let's maybe stop the video here, and then you have a sort of a workflow kind of idea what you should do to maintain, because that's all we do now is maintain the ISO that you've created, and keeping track of all the changes with all the tools that we have. All right, pausing. And there we have it, the CARLI 2024-02-11, and then Super F7, CARLI, choose a disk file, this one, open, start, go to UEFI firmware, boot, CD-ROM, and that's what we've created today. So yes, it's pure Arch, plus calamares, plus packages, but not that many packages, right? Just a little bit of design for Cinnamon, wallpaper maybe, choices of icons, a mouse pointer, stuff like that. Very simple things. Yeah, we had the Capitan cursor, that's this one. We launch it like this here. We've put something online on the desktop. Video 9 minutes, so that's cool. That's not much, and we can go up to 1 hour. Because what I had was another what if. This is calamares, right? I've built 45 ISOs for ArcoLinux. And I've used the very last code of calamares, but we have not changed that here. So we have calamares here, all kind of versions. Okay. And here we have, no, that's a package build. So in the CARLI repo, we have this version, 3.3 from November already. Okay, so it's time to make a new calamares. So 2023, 11 November, 16th version. Well, no, 16 November, that's it. And yes, second version. Okay, fine. Let's create the calamares. How do we do that? Not the configuration, the application is what we need. So CARLI package build, here is calamares. Those are all configurations. You can get all these from GitHub. And let's see. This one, Control C, Control V. We are today 24 to start with, or for starters, 0 to 11, right? Stop. Forgot copy there. You always put this in the middle somewhere. Now, the reference they're pointing to is actually 3.3.2. So I'm going to rename that to 2 there. 2.4.0.2.1.11. Okay. So this is for, yes, 0.2.11.1, save. And actually my rules are actually 0.1 and 0.2 and 0.3 and 0.9 and then 10. And then you have no issues with the add repo, otherwise you'll have issues. But okay, I'm not gonna do that many in this case. And then where's it coming from? It's coming from the GitHub calamares itself. So ArcoLinux has its own fork, but this one actually comes straight from the guys. And who are the guys? The guys are this. So the last commit was 3 days ago. I think I have, I'm not sure, one of those guys. I think this one. So this is new already. What's this doing? No encryption. So code about encryption. So that's new. And that's this configuration. All right. So that's our commit. Control C. So in the meantime, it's also a test. Control V. So basically we're telling him, go grab the code, but from here. So if there are more commits later on, doesn't look at them. He stops at that particular commit. Save. And then we build them. And build calamares. 3.3.2. 24.02.11.1. Okay, looks good. And then we have to wait. Here's the source, and here we're gonna put everything in. The destination is the package folder. And here we see the numbering on 3.2, 3.3. I believe it was in here. 3.32. Halfway there. In the meantime, he's working very hard. Part of my system is now used for the VirtualBox, CPU, memory, all that. And we've built ourselves a new CARLI with the latest code. Come on. Yeah, it's my older PC, was like 4 years old or something, is doing now 2 tough jobs. So there's not much in our bash or C, no update, up all, none of it, none of it. If we ask for aliases, whoa, aliases, that's it, 2 aliases, wow. That's the default. And 3 lines. And basically -R, anything CARLI related. These are the CARLI stuff. So 5 packages and that's it. The grub theme, nice SDM theme, keyrings, mirror lists, and a cinnamon configuration to have something defined, to have icons there, and to have this as choice. Themes, these are our choices. That's it. All right, so that's working. Testing, done, shut down. How is calamares coming along? Bye. So that's in here. He wants to remove something. Sure, remove, remove, remove. Fine, so this is the new CARLI package build. If you want to have it and use it, I need to put it online. So new calamares. Now you see what I've done. It's online. Also the other one I see. And then calamares is normally here. Let's see. So this is the new calamares. That's the old one. This one can go. And we do sign it here. And we upload it to the internet. So the new calamares is online. The old one, it goes away. The new one goes online. But you can't be too fast. You can't just go to CARLI 12, go build ISO scripts and run number 40, because he will not have the new one yet. GitHub is, I don't know, slowish, sluggish, whatever you want to call it as adjective. But it's waiting time, and then you can build it again. And you can see this by, you can't push it. You can't say, let's push it back online or something like that. I've tried a million times, it doesn't work. So you have to wait until you see a new calamares coming in, and you can see it down here. So Control C, stopping him, because we have the old calamares coming in. And we need the new one. The only thing we can do is like with everything else in ICT and in computers, right? Be patient. I don't see it right away. Here is CARLI. We're almost there. CARLI calamares. Calamares. Missing it. Now it can be here, it can be up there. Calamares. Is it another name? How do we call this? CARLI calamares or calamares? Just calamares. So we're missing it. Capitaine, yeah, here you are. So 23, 11, 16, 2. Old one. So again, and now I can let it go, because here it says 24:02:11. So you go back in time in the video and you'll know, I suppose it was around 5 minutes, maybe a few minutes anyway, before reaction time kicks in and it says, hey, you have a new calamares package now. So we'll try that one as well, and then we'll call it a day for CARLI. Upload the ISO and you learn and study how to make your own personal distribution based on CARLI, ArcoLinux, ALCI, 3 projects. Compare with Meld, and you'll get the hang of it. All right, let's pause now. The ISO is coming out and VirtualBox is coming up. So new calamares, we boot up, same procedure. Wants to boot up with the hard disk, we say no. Boot up with the ISO that we just created, and it will have a new calamares. All the rest will be exactly the same. The difference is calamares of a commit of, was it today? Anyway, the last one. And we keep track of things that pass here, right? Plymouth is all nice, but we want to see where the errors are. And that's what you see here. Launch this, launch that. Anything that gives an error, a warning, you need to know it. All right. New calamares, any problems? Let's see. Next. What options did we have here? All of them. Okay. And off it goes. Now in here we have not added the link. Ah, we do. It's hidden. Smart Eric. So this is one of the links. That's the debug, but because it's gray on gray, we don't see it. But the other one we don't have. And that's the version. We don't show off the version. Send session log. No. Here maybe. Here's the hand. Here's a link. But it's one link to the debug. Okay. Is that possible? It is. Do I have an editor? It seems I have. Cancel. So 3.2 2024 0211 dirty. So we know at least with what version that we've built it. And that after installation. I don't know if I did that in CARLI, but normally you can set it somewhere. So it's going to be in var log, not now, but later after rebooting. It will put the calamares log to this particular folder. That's for later. Okay, let's pause the video and wait. That was quick and fast. Now I restart again. Voila. Now I never go change the window size. It's just too easy. You just go to display, make it bigger. So let's see if the log file is there. If not, no problem. It's just the choice of the calamares guy. Here is the calamares log. And from here you can make more analysis. So if your user is saying this or that is not working, you let him send this particular file and you can analyze it together. Say, okay, why is this or that happening? And something might be in here that gives a clue. All right, I'll just put the new CARLI online. Happy studies. It's CARLI, the website, arcolinuxiso.com, ALCI, ArcoLinux all together. With all the knowledge and information that we've shared, you can start creating your own distribution, or just for the family, right? Your own ISO. Cheers.